What's up, everyone? Another good day. Hey, not just for trading, but just in general. Life is good. I hope everyone is doing great. Man. Let's see what silver has for us. I kind of missed this move right here. Caught this one here, caught this one right here, but I closed too early yesterday. I just wanted to make what I needed for the day. And oh yeah, this was 6 p.m. Missed that one. And then the market just pulled back so quick after a huge drop like this. So pulled back so quick. I was like, dang, okay. And then when it came around 10 p.m. Central, I got in right there. Like, I had gotten right here, but it came back around, so I just closed it and then got back in, made that. It wasn't actually 2,700. I think it was, I made, how much? 1620, 1640. Yeah, so I made around 3260 from that, because I was down like $500. And the crazy thing is, I could have closed it even longer, targeting this low, but I was satisfied. Better to secure than for this to have go against you, and that usually happens. So I closed it, and I said, I'm good. And I saw this drop, and I said, well, I would have made at least what, 1,500 more. No, at least like I would have made at least 1,700 extra if I had held it to this low. But I didn't care. Like, I already won. Like, I was down 500, up 2,700, positive 2,700, right? So all right, I just wanted to hear how I sound. I think it sounds fine now. Let me see, is this still playing? Oh, paused it. All right, let's see what silver wants to do. We have a lot of, it's a huge battle right now between buyers and sellers. You can see buyers are here to buy, and they're buying like strongly. Like, they're convinced this is gonna be an inverse head and shoulder, head, shoulder. So there's a lot of buyers here. I don't know if it's hitting limit orders or if people are just buying it right there. Either way, we have buyers. Like, there's enough buyers to get to like buy back what sellers sell, right? What strategy did I use? I would say price action. So not only price action, bro, I even use, like, people hate on this, but I use fibs as well, Fibonacci. Like, but my fib is I have 80%, 75%. Bro, look at how accurate this is. 75% hits it. Usually when it retraces, 75% it hits and it goes down. And I don't even like try to get everything. And it just breaks down easily. So I used to like want 68 or whatever. Like I just get 75%. That's a sniper entry here, just like I did right there. Exactly at 8 p.m. Central Time. And yep, that was it. Got that. I think this was like a 3K profit from right there. Bro, silver is beautiful as long as you know like how to do it. Let me see. I think there's this one. 75% right here. And let me show you. Usually when there's something like this, like I put it to the nearest high. Hopefully you guys can't hear my kid crying. And then I put it to the nearest low. Exactly, almost like literally almost touched 75%. I got in right there last night and got the drop. Like I try to wait as much as I can. And yeah, there it is. But I also use like price action. Like I wouldn't do that if I didn't see like this, you know, huge drop. Like if this didn't make a higher high, right? Like it made a lower low. It didn't break this last high that it made. So I was like, okay, like it's reversing right now. Like that's a strong pullback. So I was like, okay, like it didn't break this, like this right here. So I don't have any higher high. So this might be just a higher low. And surely it was. And then I just waited. Once it dropped, I waited for a retracement. And then that's when I put the fib in and then just let it drop. Honestly, that was it. Like I try to keep it as simple as I can with trading now. Oh my freaking God, bro. Like, okay. Where's the nearest low, right? This is the one. Like the nearest low that you can see is this one. And the nearest high is this one, right? Exactly, look, 75% and just drops. I don't know, like it just works for me. And then I of course I zoom in and I try to see if there's like a setup, and you can see like it took them a while. Like buyers were trying to buy, but there were no buyers. Setup came in. Usually I'd buy, like I would sell somewhere around here, and I just risk, you know, that however many points this is, and then it just drops. I don't know. But you also need volume when it comes to this. So like when volume comes in, it's beautiful. But if there's no volume, like you try to do anywhere here. Oh my gosh, last Friday, you try to do anywhere here, you're cooked. This is my trading combine, so I'm just waiting right now. Let's see. I love that we have volume coming in. These are huge drops, you guys. Like, that's a good amount of money. In 2 micros, this is like $3,500 almost. Just gotta wait. I mean, buyers are trying, but they need to break. They have like a few strong, you know, bears that they have to go through. Let me see. Like, they need to break through this. Buyers, like, if they're really strong, you gotta show me that you can break through this, that you can break through this. Like, I need like a strong, like, you know, buys today. What's today? Tuesday. So Tuesday might be usually a continuation day. So I just hate the chop. So you just gotta wait and see. But, you know, we can always catch the drop though. As long as we're patient enough to be around for the next drop, or, which I doubt buys would come in, but like, if we're around for buys to come in, we'll get it. Sometimes I wait like 4 hours just staring and waiting for a trade to happen, and it does happen. Sometimes in that 4 hour, I'm like close to blowing my account, right? So like, I'm trying to do live more so I can like keep myself accountable. I won't do anything dumb. Hopefully when I'm okay. I like this volume.
Daddy.
Buys are coming in. Yeah, what's up?
Dad.
Yeah.
You have that.
What? No, it's okay. Just still shoot it. Can you go to your room and do that, please? Can you take it to your room? I don't see a trade right now. I can see a gamble. Like, I could have gone here, but I would have probably sold instead of buying. And we have a... Like, I need evidence that buyers are really willing to take this market to high, which is, I need you to break this first. Break this right here. Show me you can break this. Show me you can break this. Show me you can break this. If not, then I won't believe it. Hey, take it to your room. 1 second, man. Come on.
It's a mouse.
Here, bring your toys here and play there. Yeah. I don't know if buyers have it in them. We need some kind of like, we need Trump to go into war or something if you want silver to go up. Otherwise, it's going down. Or for China to actually stop selling any silver that they have to anyone. Like fully closing silver from trading. Oh dang, the dollar index is okay. I had a bull run last night. That's probably why silver has been crashing, and gold as well. Man, Nasdaq has been just, this is like a sideways consolidation. Can't really do anything there. Like if it was something like this, just going up, it would be nice, just like to buy on a pullback, or on a day like this, when the volume comes in. Those are good days. When it's consolidating like this, no point. Honestly, there's no point in trading this. I used to love Nasdaq until silver came around. Oh my gosh. Sometimes Nasdaq just annoys the heck out of me. I mean, I feel like the only way to trade it is just using ICT or something, but I think silver might consolidate for a little bit. Let's see. Like I like going into silver. Let's say it's like this, right? Like imagine this right here is like this. I want it to drop, give me a pullback, and then going for the drop again. Especially now since it's New York session, like I need volume is going to come in. Okay, we have New York open. We have some buyers coming in first. Let's see if this is a fake out or not. Hey Judah, please. I see you, silver. I see you. Let's see. What are you trying to do right now? I don't want to be impulsive right now, so just gotta watch and see. Just gotta wait, because this could be an inverse head and shoulder. Shoulder here, head, shoulder, right? So we need like a clear sign of drop and then a retracement. There's trades all over places. We just gotta wait. New York just opened, volume is heading in. It's only 3 minutes in, so if I sold here, you know, I'd have to deal with retracing back if it's an inverse head and shoulder, right? Because I might go all the way up. See, if I had sold right there, I'd have to close it because I don't like going into drawdown anymore with silver. So I'd have to close it there. So the only option I would have had is to buy at this inverse, inverse head and shoulder. I gotta zoom out because when you zoom in, you start seeing stuff that you're not supposed to see. Come on, bulls. Do you have what it takes? this looks like the bulls want to come in and just go higher today, but not sure if they have enough strength. It would be nice to see silver break out to the upside. Like, I don't want silver to crash, because if silver crashes, that means volume is going to go like within a few months, right? So, but if it keeps going up, we'll have a lot of volume to trade it for a while. Like, I used to trade, I tried trading silver when it was around like $25 while it's consolidating. It's just stupid. No volume means it's just, you're just losing all the time. So this volume is like what you need to make money. I remember this drop. I think I bought here. Yeah, like I bought right here, closed somewhere right there. I was not expecting this, because I was just thinking bulls would come in, and it dropped. And I mean, I was already done for the day, so. All right, let's see. Let's see. We need a clear sign of a breakout. Otherwise, this is a waste of money and time. And more than money and time, it's a waste of energy. Trading is all about energy. If you lose your energy quick, oh my gosh, you're done. You're gonna go on a tilt. So you need all the energy possible for that one trade. Right? Can I see a drop? I need to see a drop and then a retracement. Just show me like a drop. I like this. I like this. Let's see. Nah, you're gonna drop. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. I mean, it would be like a miracle for bulls to come in. I just need a retracement right now. All right, come on. If it drops, hey man, it drops. But I need a retracement. Just give me a clear, nice retracement for me to get in. I gotta like hold myself back from getting excited, because I could get excited and get in right now. But if there's enough volume to push it down, then there's nothing I can do. think it's gonna give me the retracement that I need. Looks like it just wants to go down. Bro, when you zoom out, it's like this is choppy as heck, bro. It's like you look at this and you're like, you can't trade this. Come on, give me a clear retracement, man. I don't like these 15-second retracements. I've locked myself out from changing the count risk settings. So I can only trade 2 micros. I can only trade, well, I guess I can trade whatever I want. I can't lose more than 2,000 today. And my profit target is $4,500. I mean, this one I can change, like how much I'm targeting. So how much do I need now? 4,500 minus 27, I need around $1,700 today. I'm not saying I'm gonna try to make it. Nope. I don't want to blow up any account, or at least what I have. So I can't go in and change settings to bet higher or to trade higher contracts. Nope. It is what it is. Alright, they're not giving us a clear retracement right now. Hopefully, let's see. I hate just going in. Like, give me like a clear sign like this. Like, this is nice. Or give me even like a small one like this so I can go in. I mean, there's just too much volume right now. Alright, what are you gonna do now? I don't think we're getting the retracement that I need. Maybe this was the retracement and somehow figure out how to get in right here. Nah, that's gambling because it could have just won against us. Like when I zoom it in, sure I can say this was a retracement, but it didn't break any, like even in the small time frame, it didn't break any like strong lower high. Yes, it broke this one and this one, but I was hoping this would break down to somewhere around here and then retrace. Like if it did that, I would have gotten here. Like this just looked like an inverse head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Because there's times when it just moves back up, right? So you don't want to get trapped in that. Like I don't want to teach my mind that it's okay to get in here or in here for a sell when it could just literally go against me. Well, I guess maybe we missed it. Let's see. It has to give me some kind of retracement though. Like now, if it retraces back, I'll go in because we already broke. Oh shoot. A new 4 hour candle is coming in too in 12 minutes. Oh my gosh, I can see that 4 hour candle just like, let's see. Kiki, take that to your room. Come on, Judah, turn it off. Hey, Judah, listen. What the? You can't even get that. This boy. The toddler who's 3 years old trying to grab like a 50-pound toy. Well, where's gold at? Okay, gold actually broke. Sometimes I'm like, should I trade gold, bro? This is so annoying. Gold actually broke this a while ago. Okay, it didn't on here. Interesting. Man, if I traded gold, I think it would have been better. Like, this is a clear consolidation and then just a drop. He wants that? I guess I could have gone here, but I would have had to zoom in. Oh, let's see. She's gone, boys. She's gone without us. In 23 minutes. That's where. Not gonna lie, I need to relax a little. If I look at the screen that deep, my mind is gonna go into trade now type of mode. One loss is gonna lead to more. So I need to relax, chill, probably get some coffee. Like, I'm already up for the day, so I can't. 2,700 plus I have two other accounts following it, so that's 37 times by 3. That's $8,000, bro. That's $8 grand. I don't want to be greedy, wanting for more, but I know I can get more. But yeah, how much do I need? 17. my numbers are not great, you guys. Like trade winning is 39%. That's because like if a trade goes against me even by like $100, I close it. Better to close and come back. I can go into that trade again. But when I do let that trade go against me, especially in silver, I'm down at $500 out of nowhere. I'm down $300. And that pushes me to get into more trades to get that money back. So I don't want to go into that, cycle. But if I see that I only lost 100 here, 50 here, 70 here, like max 200 here, I'm like, oh, that's only $300. I can get it back in easy, right? Like if I wait for the right situation. So that's why my win rate is low, but I'm still up. But my profit factor is still 2.96, meaning I've won almost three out of four trades, or my profit is almost three times bigger than my losses. Like I lose 13 losses, 6 wins. Those 6 wins do more damage for me than the 13 losses, because these are like small losses. Like these 13 losses today, where they amounted to like $500. This 6 was like almost what? At least 4,000, because I won. I was up almost 1,000. Then I lost that 1,000 minus plus $500, and then I got the money back by winning my $3,000 trade. Yeah, silver is flying, y'all. Like it can fly. If I was hungry for a trade, I would have gotten somewhere here earlier. I would have probably gotten here, but I can't. Because today there's volume, so it's going to do this. Other days, when you do get in, it'll go against you, and you're losing money. And there's still strong buyers, at least for like to pull it up for at least $2 or so.
Sales conditions were unchanged
I like watching on
January. Buyer traffic fell 2 points to 22, and
while
future
trading,
sales
because it helps me.
fell 3 points to 46.
Like he tells you the news quick,
prices, though, 36%
so
down
it helps me make a good decision usually. Because if like Trump or like someone says, or the Fed governor says something right now, I'll know more quick than me going into these news and like figuring it out myself.
Demand is solid, of course, thanks to a lack of household mobility. Nobody's moving, Carl.
up your own place if you can't change. Diana, thank you for that, Diana Olick. Stocks under a little pressure here this morning as early trade begins, coming off of that downbeat week. Let's bring in Mohammed El-Arian today, Allianz chief.
All right, housing index once again not really being the best, and that continues to create more pain for the equity markets. Where's Lennar, which is one of your home builders? Lennar 2.39% on that headline. Guys are saying I'm saying it wrong. How do you say it? Isn't it Revolt? Was it Revolut or something? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But to be honest, doesn't matter. Everything's down. Does it really matter how we're saying the name of these companies anymore? Nebius is down 2.
How's Nasdaq?
Ren's down 4. Revolut, that's how you say it? Okay, it
I mean,
like
how do you
Revolt.
trade this unless you catch this, right?
Freaking Revolt.
You'd have to catch it here. And then you try to sell here.
I don't know, bro. I'm not from Europe. I don't
We're
know
tracing.
how you pronounce it. What does that even mean, Revolut?
I mean, I guess if you zoom in, you could have probably traded. I guess
I mean,
today
I've
the
heard
only
the
way to
company,
trade
honestly.
is by zooming in.
London Blaze, global financially
It's like
complex
15 seconds chart. You literally have to zoom in.
I don't know what it means, but
and then just trade once it breaks this.
yeah, I mean,
Same
again,
thing that
the
silver
private
did.
funds, it's not exciting.
You
None of
zoom
these
out even
valuations
to
are exciting at all.
5 minutes,
No matter how
it's like,
much
bruh, you're
the hype
crushed.
comes around them, it just doesn't
Even
feel
1
exciting.
minute is not enough.
It
It's
just
like
feels more
literally,
like
you have to
fake
just get in
liquidity. I bet that's
and
down
gamble.
2.3.
The higher
Silver
you're hard to
still
sell
tanking,
here.
SLV. It means financial revolution. I should have called it revolt then. Revolution. I guess Revolut is the European way.
Wow, silver is
Revolt meant
66
revolution.
hours.
Whatever, dude. Silver's down 5.2. Okay, silver actually falling off nicely. eToro was at 33. Now it's at
That's crazy.
31.75. Let me check the
That's an ETF, I think. So
probabilities
it's
on the
not the
rate cut.
same
Wow,
price
rate cut
as.
probability went down. It was at 10. Now it's at 7.9. Amcor, they had a good earnings last week, but they didn't actually dilute. They offered 10 million shares for sale to the public, but those are existing sales from one of the original families that owns the company. So it wasn't actually net new shares, which is good. So quite frankly, the stock shouldn't really be down on like dilution fears, but the stock nonetheless is down 5.2% as that one goes red. Amir said using Revolut in Japan right now. Me and Arnie used it in New York with you too. Solid app. Yeah, I've definitely heard about the company just because in the private markets it's a big deal. But like again, it's a $32 billion company doing $1 billion in revenue. I'm not paying $32 billion for that. Like, and I just not when in the public market there's so many better deals. So I guess we'll see how much demand. But I'm sure there are going to be people that pay for that. There's plenty of people that want exposure to it, and so I still think those IPOs will do well. AWS announces up to $100 million in federal credits to accelerate innovation for national security and scientific missions. Okay, so you got Amazon trying to get some more deals with the government. 198.38. Amazon is flat. Well, not flat. It actually is flat. It was at 203. Now it's at 198. Revolut is 75 billion. That's the valuation. Oh my goodness, you're right. As of November 2025. Holy crap. Bro. 75 billion. Yeah, I'm sorry. In the public markets, I don't know if it survives at 75 billion. I don't know if it does. I don't care what the growth rate is. I don't know in the public markets. If the market hates growth and hates fintech, what is Revolut? It's growth and fintech. You put it to the public markets, and they better have a really good narrative to not get clobbered with public markets and algorithms going back and forth. And at Rock Labs, that's down about 2%. Palantir, that's down 1.2, and then Intel, that's still down 2.3% today as well. I think the private equity fund is also poorly timed. All these businesses are gearing up for IPO at peak valuations.
56?
Yeah, I agree. And look, honestly, the only reason Rocket's probably able to
I gotta
offer
relax. I gotta relax, bro.
trying to go public
I'm up
because
good.
they know this is the best time.
This is like
I
literally in
don't know
2
if we can
days.
afford to wait until
I'm up.
2028.
What? Almost
we have
$19,000 in 2
slowdown,
days? I have to relax, bro.
The market sentiment.
I'll be back in a
What they think.
second.
Now, Anduril, a headline came out over the weekend, not confirmed, but Bloomberg reported Anduril upped their valuation from 30 billion to 60 billion, which is great for all the people that are privately in Anduril, but it's not going public this year. So So Andro might wait a little longer, but I mean, when they do go public, they're not going to be 60 billion. They're going to try to go for 100 billion. And again, it's going to be like, hey, is the sentiment of the market ready to pay that much for a hardware defense contractor with probably horrible margins, even if they're growing fast? Figma still down. Nebius is down. MP, that's down 5. The rare earth names are still down. VG getting hit as well. That's down 5%. You had another headline over the weekend about DeepSeek, the Chinese AI lab, and how they put out a new model for I think the exact multiple was 3x lost the compute of ChatGPT for certain workflows, which started to get some people wondering, hey, do we really need to spend this much money on CapEx if like these Chinese companies are able to produce the same stuff in an open source way for a cheaper amount of tokens? And like, that's a legit concern. I think that actually is a legitimate argument. Now, again, I don't think DeepSeek coming out with a model that works in certain parameters lower than ChatGPT is enough to get the entire CapEx story to be dead. But it is an argument that I think people are wondering about, which is that if the open source versions can do this with less qualified NVIDIA chips, aka the H200s and not the Blackwells, doesn't mean we're spending way too much on CapEx. Having said that, the Chinese, are tending to copy and not necessarily innovate exactly in the model space, but try to replicate what they're seeing here. And maybe the innovations require a lot more compute. AMD right there down 5% officially, 196, as that continues to go down as well. Chinese markets are closed this week. That's a good point. You have the Lunar New Year today, so happy Lunar New Year to everyone who celebrates that. But that also means we might have less activity in the overall markets. NVIDIA back above 180, bounced on 179. It's up a little bit here. We are not under the 200-day moving average on the S&P yet. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that's 672.
What did I miss? What did I miss right now?
672 range. So we still have a little bit to go before we lose that. Now, you know what they say, nothing good happens below the 200-day moving. So if we get there, which we almost got there 2 Thursdays ago, we were at 671. And we ended up recovering the next day, up 2%, got to 690. And now we're kind of back to seeing it, which is a bit ugly. By the way, speaking of CapEx, Seed Dance 2.0, a model from freaking ByteDance came out over the weekend. And as you can see right here on your screen, this is a AI movie that was built with that model. And
you can still tell it's fake.
It looks real. But the more and more that you're seeing momentum around these models, the more and more you're seeing new progress. And if, again, everything you're looking at right
you
now
can
is
still
pure AI.
tell
If
it's like kind of
where
fake.
the world is going, and this is the worst it's going to be, like one would argue, yeah, you're going to need a lot more.
I'm sure they're going to get better with the CGI, but
the way this stuff is going now, people may say, well, movies are not the biggest use case of this AI revolution, and sure, but it still goes to prove the point that if we are seeing this type of progress in terms of literal movies being created, which, I mean, this thing looks like a relatively real movie to me. Obviously, some parts of it look fake, but it's going to get better and better. But that means the compute constraints are only going to get bigger.
Wild. That's crazy.
It doesn't look like that's necessarily slowing down. Also, there was a really good clip over the weekend of the AWS CEO talking about compute. And essentially what he said is that we are more capacity constrained than demand constrained when it comes to compute. And he thinks that's going to happen.
Oh, that's a nice hair.
For us, we see most compute workloads are going to want to move to the cloud over time. And if we can have the very best infrastructure, which we have today, the very best set of services, which we have today, and the broadest footprint, we think we can continue to capture the lion's share of that business, which is what we do today. And so when we think about investment, actually, if you think about investment compared to our peers, it really is on a relative basis. And you kind of think about, how you can, and everybody is investing a lot because they see this opportunity out there. And even with all of this investment, my best estimation is we will be capacity constrained for the next couple of years. Is we will sell every single server and every single bit, and we will wish that we had more. And that I think is where the state of the world is going to be for at least the next couple of years. And so we are on this, look, AI is a step change in technology. It's a brand new infrastructure. It's a build out. It's driving a bunch of these pieces. And so we are investing to make sure that AWS maintains our leadership position in that. and we feel quite good about the prospects there.
Again, when you hear executives talk about the AI build out and how compute constrained they are and how much they want to invest to be able to maintain their leadership position, it makes you think the sell-off is like a natural part of the market being upset about free cash flow going negative, for example, which is what's going to happen with Amazon, but not something where you run for the hills and say it's a bubble. Like, yeah, free cash flow is going to go negative. Amazon might be down the whole year, but it doesn't mean run for the hills. It's a scam. It's fake. AI is not real, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that's the saving grace of the sell-off idea, which potentially creates a relatively decent buying opportunity. This also came out over the weekend. These are Chinese humanoid robotics robots dancing in a spring festival.
Jeez.
And this was aired to 1 billion people in China over the weekend. I mean, this looks kind of crazy, dude. This is more impressive than anything we've seen in the United States from humanoid. I mean, Figure has put out a couple videos of them doing the dishes. Tesla's put out a couple videos of them dancing. These robots are doing a choreographed routine with nunchucks.
Jeez.
Like, it makes me super bullish about the humanoid robotic thesis, but it also makes me think, man, the Chinese are not like gonna just sit by and let the American robot companies win easily. They're gonna compete, and they're gonna compete heavily. And one thing the Chinese have that America doesn't have is the cost of labor being incredibly low. And well, they have like 1,000 companies working on this, and in the United States, it's like 15 companies at best, like really working on making robots. This is crazy. This is a full-on routine, as if the robots rehearsed it, as if they're dancers that spent years choreographing this stuff. So it is quite incredible to see how much momentum's happening there. And that, again, leads me to believe this AI stuff isn't fake, but the market is upset about the CapEx that's being spent. S&P 676, folks. We are almost down 1% on the day. BMNR is down 5, Meta's down 1, Netflix still down 1.6, Silver's down 5. Silver's getting whapped today. I don't know why Silver's getting hit as bad. Gold is also down 3%, 48.55. VG's down 5. Bitcoin still below 67. Rich Tech Robotics, this thing got, below $3. This thing got pumped off a Microsoft deal, and then it got dumped the day after. AppLovin down another 4. Reddit goes red. Twilio down 6. They had a good earnings, I thought. Twilio got hit. CoreWeave down 6. Copper ETF down 7. Shopify goes red. GameStop goes red. SMH Semiconductors go red. Is Apple red? No, Apple's actually holding up. So Apple is the safety today. And ELF is the safety today. But everything else getting red. I don't even think Rich Tech Robotics had a deal. Yeah, I didn't really look into it too much, but I mean, the Microsoft name being attached to them was a bit. I mean, this thing got to 550, and then they diluted the next day like they should, and now it's right back down. Some of this stuff, again, you tend to see when things are getting a little too frothy, and obviously we definitely got a lot of the froth kicked out of the system, I would think. Now, people say, well, the S&P is still frothy because it trades at one of its highest PE multiples in history. It's like, that's fair, but the largest components of the S&P, the Mag 7, which comprise 40% of the S&P, they are not frothy. Like, outside of Tesla, none of those are frothy. So what is frothy is what feels like Walmart, Costco, and some of those other value names now that are propping up the S&P to continue to keep it as expensive as it's been. But that might not be a healthy type of frothy or a justified type of frothy when the most important names in the index, which is why the S&P is not really moving, because Walmart could go up another 20%. Like, it's not going to move the S&P. You need NVIDIA, Tesla, Amazon to participate, and they just haven't, which is why I think the S&P has been stuck at these levels. PCE Friday could make it worse. We do get PCE on Friday. Now, we did, I forgot to talk about CPI because I wasn't live on Friday, but CPI was 2.4. We came in better than expectations last week. So we were kind of saved by the bell a little bit, and that CPI helped us pump. We ended up dumping towards the end of the day. I wonder if PCE will also be similar, where we get a nice little pump and it helps out, and then we end up getting hit. The expectation for Friday's PCE is 2.9. 2.9%. So we got to beat 2.9. So we don't know if we're getting a Supreme Court decision on Friday, but the Supreme Court did announce that they will be issuing opinions on Friday. They didn't say for which cases they will be issuing an opinion on. Now, obviously, it's been 2 months at this point. It's time for them to give an opinion on the tariffs, but that could also heighten the volatility on Friday if we get a reversal of the tariffs and we get a PCE that is not as good as expected. The Rich Tech Robotics thing was never a partnership. It was just a headline. All right, well, whoever bought it on some idea of a partnership is bag holding about 50% now on these shares. Nebius is down 2%. Do you think stocks go up or down if reversal on tariffs? That's a great question for a poll. Let's do that in the chat. My gut this is just my gut reaction. I think stocks go down. I do not think it is good if we reverse all the trade deals we've made in the past year and the Supreme Court makes it illegal for us to have negotiated $550 billion of investments from Japan with tariffs as the linchpin to create it. Having said that, the argument on the stocks going up is that the market never liked tariffs, right? So if the markets go up, if tariffs go away, then there's no fear from the markets around tariffs. However, we're not really seeing that much inflation from tariffs. CPI just came in at 2.4, below expectations. So like if the fear of the tariffs was that it would create inflation, which would lead to less chance of a rate cut, we're not seeing that. I mean, Jay Powell himself literally said the tariffs were a one-time pricing adjustment and we're not seeing significant inflation. So I think there's actually more downside to like all these countries being like, oh, yeah, hey, Mr. Trump, you can't tariff us anymore, so we're going to renege this deal entirely. And now we have leverage. You don't have the leverage. And Trump having to renegotiate for another year of these deals, if he even has the capacity to renegotiate these deals, versus like the tariff headline being good for the inflation expectations because inflation is already coming down pretty decisively. So I think stocks go down. I think it's more uncertainty, but maybe we'll find out on Friday. Why is AMD down? Any news? There's nothing specific on AMD other than a lot of these growth stocks are getting hit. FedEx, that's up a little bit. Novo's down 1.3. AMD. Wow, there's some news on AMD. I don't know if it's about why the stock's down, but it submitted its first ever 13F filing. AMD has never submitted a 13F filing before, but its AUM exceeded 100 million, so they're forced to. So they bought two companies, SANM, Sanema Corporation. This is a $7 billion company. They bought 1.1 million shares, $172 million. And then they bought ABSI, healthcare company. This is a $2 stock, $375 million market cap. I'm surprised that stock's not up on this news. They bought 5 million shares, 20 million worth of the company. I've never heard of these names before, but SANM and ABSI, AMD's first ever 13F. US dollar turns positive versus the yen. Let's take a look at the JPY right now. Yeah, it does. Okay, so the yen right there at 153. It was at 157 last week. So we're seeing that come down a little bit. The Dixie in general has been strong. That is correct.
Oh my
We're at
gosh. Don't tell me you didn't do it.
97.4%. Could this be the reason why the markets are facing some volatility? I think kind of, but quite frankly, when the dollar was going down,
kidding me, bro?
Markets were also facing a fair bit of volatility. So I don't know if it's the Dixie going up or down is the basis for stocks going up or down. I really do think, based on what I read over the weekend, the CapEx fears and the SaaS sell-off fears continue to be the largest concern around the market.
Bro,
we have a video right here. Let me pull this up.
It literally touched
CFTC
my entry. It literally touched my entry and then just skipped it. Bro, you touched my limit order, but you didn't fill me. That's annoying. Risk of 200. $40 on this trade for a possible. Let's see, how much do I need? Let's just see. No, that was annoying. That was annoying. How do you touch it and not fill me in? How do you not fill me in, bro? That is so annoying. Like, you touched it, bruh. You literally touched my entry, but you didn't fill me, bruh. That's nuts. How do you touch my limit and not fill me in, bro? That is so annoying. That's so annoying, bro. Ah, that's so annoying, man. All right, let's just see. Small trade, already up for the day. We either walk away with 200, $2,500 profit or more than that. Let's see. Let's see. Should we go in again? Should we put the 2 micro?
Daddy,
Hey, Judah, what? Good morning. How you doing?
where are you feeding?
Yeah, I'm working right now.
Why are you talking?
I'm talking because I'm working.
This make it look at my new lights.
I know, I like it.
Daddy,
Uh-huh.
feel?
I love you too. Give me a kiss.
Daddy,
Yeah.
what's that?
Nothing. Daddy's working right now. Ah, can you retrace a little bit more, bruh? Just a little bit more. All right. Let's see. I'll quickly close this trade, but I gotta see. I don't need a chop right now. I just need you to just drop for me. Um, Come on. I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot. I don't need all this. Come on. Break down. Break down. Don't play with me now. Don't take my money away. I just gotta watch the trade. We don't want silver to get excited and take our money. Gotta zoom in. I don't like when it stalls. I think it's gonna go down, but I don't like when it stalls like this. No bueno. No bueno, amigo. But like if this trade works out, this is a better trade for me than going in here because I see this as a gambling. I mean, I could go in if I was desperate, but this makes much more sense to me. Let's see, risking $620 to make 17. Now we have to see if this is a come on. Honestly, I would have if that had if that had let me intro right there, bro, I would have been good. But I don't know, man. It's just not fair, to be honest. It's not fair. They kind of finessed me. Literally my entry was right there. It should have I should have entered on that trade. You're kidding me, bro. Like I should have entered right there. Like I should have entered right there. How does it not fill me? Like I would have been halfway through my profit. Come on, at least give me half my profit. At least give me half my profit, man. Give me my money. Give me my money, baby. Don't play with me. Give me my money. Give me my money now. Bro, I'm so mad. It usually lets me enter, even with my limit. Wow, Nasdaq is going down. Silver, don't play with me. We'll watch this on the side. I just need to see what's happening with gold. Like, gold is going down, bro. Why is silver holding up? I just go, bro. Give me a quick, like you were quick to give them profits earlier. Just give it to me. I mean, gold is like going down. Like, come on. Why are you doing this, Silver? Why are you playing with my emotions, man? You know, when it plays like this, I'm like, I don't even want to give it. There's $380 that I made. That I took time to make this money. Stop playing with me. And go, bro. Stop playing with me. You give me my money. Love you. $130 loss. Why are you doing this, Silver? Like, usually it gives it to me. Yeah, I don't like this. If you reverse the fib line, it's like 80%, and it wants to go up. I don't like that. It just didn't go down too. Yeah, bro. Better to close with $130 loss than to lose double that. If I had moved it up, it was almost $600 earlier. Nah, nah. I know I'm gonna get the right trade. Yeah, yep. I would not give you my $400 loss. You can take my $130 for my risk. Okay, right now, let's see. Dang it, that was a little too quick. That was a little too quick. Right. My next target to sell was right here. Like, imagine if I was here and if I still held my trade from earlier. Like, that quick burst right there, like, my stop loss wouldn't matter. Like, my stop loss wouldn't matter. If I had my stop loss right here, it wouldn't matter, because it would have, like, I would have lost more from that burst right there. Jeez, the US dollar index is like going high. I'm going in because the US dollar is going high, like with no, like literally with no limit to how high it could reach. okay, I keep going in because I still believe in this entry to go to the downside. I need a break. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I don't like this. Like, I don't like going on to tilt. 130 plus 170, that's $300 right there. That's not 300, that's $900 in 3 accounts. I'm not trading just one. Now you want to do it? don't like this. I need a break, bro. It's probably gonna go down, but I need a break because I don't like trading when chop is happening. Like this could break down. It is what it is. I'm not in a rush right now. What did I miss? I didn't miss a lot. If anything, if I was here, I would have been trying to trade low. I mean, shorts. Yeah, I'm good. It's alright. It's alright, baby.
statement about 1980. Coins up 3.5. Coinbase had a good earnings, but they lost a lot more money than expected because I think the street got too optimistic. I mean, the same thing with Hood. They got a little too optimistic on revenue. And obviously, as Bitcoin fell, Coinbase fell. Nvidia 184. I mean, 179 to 184. Does that feel fake, or does that feel like we got something here? Does it feel like we got something here? VIX has got to keep going down, right? VIX has got to be at like 20, either below 21 at this point, or yeah, below 21. VIX complete reversal. It was up 10%. It was up 12%. Now it's only up 1.7. If that VIX can stay lower, we should be able to have a relatively, at least calm day for the rest of the day, if not fully green day. Constellation has earnings today. Let me see. So today after the bell, we have Cadence, Constellation, Palo Alto, and Nano Nuclear Energy.
Nasdaq.
Is also down about 0.69. Iranians said they would come back in the next 2 weeks with detailed proposals to address some of the open gaps in our conversations with the U.S. as per a U.S. official. Okay. That's good news. That's more diplomacy geopolitically. SPY still green, little red candle, but holding 682. Yes, we're gonna have Technical Tuesday today, and we will get into all this stuff. Maybe that is why the VIX is cooling, to be honest. Yeah, Constellation is not today. Constellation is not today. Should be this week though. That's CEG. That's the big energy company. They signed a massive deal with Meta. Constellation's up 5% right there. Last year, the stock year to date
Silver.
down 16. So we haven't been a beneficiary of energy, but it is up 5% on the day. On the poll, 57% of you said this reversal is not real. So decent chunk of you not really believing it here. I don't think we get any more macro data today. Software stocks continuing to get hit. ServiceNow, even with that new insider buy. Wow, it goes red. I mean, it already was red, but 105 on ServiceNow completely gave away the pump. Got to 103 when we were really feeling it about 20 minutes ago. Even after the CEO said he was going to buy more shares. FinTech is green. SoFi goes green. Hood went green. PayPal went green. Coinbase went green. What's the other one? Affirm goes green. Okay. Well, that's good. You're seeing sectors themselves go green. You're seeing the index go green. You're seeing the VIX go down. You're seeing the largest company in the world hit highs of day. Maybe this is an okay day. Maybe. Okay, let's see what other headlines we have. We talked a lot about the CapEx stuff today. The job reversals as of last week. I think the market kind of priced that into the futures. And we're seeing a little reversal right here. U.S. national debt is expected to go up $2.4 trillion every year for the next 10 years, according to the CBO. That means by 2036, we will have $64 trillion in debt.
Jeez.
Which means, theoretically, right, we should be buying Bitcoin. Right? That's the answer to this. But maybe that means gold will go even higher. By the way, JP Morgan said we think gold tops out at 6,200. They said we like gold, but we think it tops out at 6,200, which is a lot of upside from here. But they think gold is going to take a bit of a hit. Take a look at this chart right here. Bank of America's update on credit card spending shows that the week through February 7th normalized a bit from the big swings that you had weeks ago. Clothing, Americans are spending the most amount of money on, 8.4% growth. Electronics, 5.4%. General merchandise up 6.5%. Bars and restaurants were up 3.5% in terms of what people spent on their credit card. So you're seeing some of these like traditional consumers that go out and like kind of have disposable income to spend on a night out. You're seeing that actually gain more momentum. Gasoline and home improvement actually went down, which makes sense because some of those gas prices are also coming down. But although retail sales were flat in December, which was shocking because we had Christmas, you are seeing credit card sales kind of be on the side of people that are spending more generically versus out of necessity. SoFi right there, 1963 is that's grand. NVIDIA will go to 168 a share. It's called the 200-day moving average. Look, NVIDIA got pretty damn close 2 weeks ago to getting there. Maybe it goes there again. I just wonder when Jensen puts up almost 70 billion in revenue and guides for 73 billion in revenue, will the streets sell it off to that extent? And we know, like, here's the thing, if NVIDIA goes down, everything goes down. Like, it's too big a deal of the market. Now, maybe the value stocks will get even a higher bid, but if NVIDIA goes down, all of growth is going to take a nasty hit. The S&P obviously is going to take a hit. And so even if you don't own NVIDIA, the only way to protect yourself in it, if you think NVIDIA is going down, is to buy puts on NVIDIA. Because otherwise, if you own anything else in growth, it's probably going to get hammered with it. Now, maybe it's going to be a very quick decline, like what we saw in November. But it definitely is possible. S&P right there, 682, 682.43. I purchased 3,000 shares of NVIDIA in 2022. Friday was the first time I've added to that position. Since then, Jensen is telling you the future and how much money will be generated. Yeah, look, again, when you hear Dario on that Anthropic podcast, it's really, really hard to not be bullish on the amount of compute that's being spent and the fact that a lot of that's simply going to be going to the hyperscalers. Here's what he said right here. This was another good clip. He predicts AI revenue is going to reach trillions by 2030.
The stepping back, the thing I'm trying to get at is more like, it seems like your worldview is compatible with somebody who says, we're like 10 years away from a world in which like we're generating trillions of dollars.
That's just not my view. Yeah, that is not my view. Like so I'll make another prediction. It is hard for me to see that there won't be trillions of dollars in revenue before 2030. I can construct a plausible world. It takes maybe 3 years, so that would be the end of what I think it's plausible. Like in 2028, we get the real country of geniuses in a data center. The revenue's been going into the maybe is in the low hundreds of billions by 2028, and then the country of geniuses accelerates it to trillions. And we're basically on the slow end of diffusion. It takes 2 years to get to the trillions. That would be the world where it takes until 2030.
2030 is not that far away. You're talking about less than 4 years for trillions of dollars in revenue. Again, big tech is already putting up collectively, what is it, about $1 trillion, right? In revenue? Yeah, Amazon's like 500 billion. Yeah, when you add it up, I mean, it gets to $1 trillion in revenue collectively between them. In 4 years, if they keep compounding at this rate, if not even at like, low double digits, high single digits, you're going to, and theoretically, you would, AWS is growing at 24%, Azure's growing at 40%. You would expect it to stay at least in the high double digits, close to 20%. You're going to get to trillions in revenue. And at that point, these prices are going to look like a joke 4 years from now. Unless it all collapses and it's all fake. And if you think it's not, then you would imagine that revenue will be rewarded to a lot of these companies that are actually trying to capitalize on the opportunity. Would you please interview Dario? I would love to. I love how he talks, bro. He's like constantly looking around. He's like stuttering on his words. You can see his mind is moving faster than he speaks. But when he speaks, I love his interviews because he's like a very pragmatic but optimistic approach on overall AI growth. Now, he is very doomeristic about the jobs, which I don't blame him for that because obviously there's probably going to be some disruption there. But dude, I would love to interview that guy. That would be super fun. Sounds familiar. Yeah, it would be kind of fun to go back and forth with him. All right, I think that's pretty much it for the day. I'm leaving you guys with a green S&P. Hopefully when I come back, we are still green. The major headlines had to do with the housing index. Market didn't care too much. 13Fs are out, but they're not as substantial.
Man, I gotta go
SoftBank
too, I
sold
think.
Nvidia. The Saudis sold Take-Two.
Oh, I gotta go to the
AMD
gym.
bought a couple companies, nothing too serious.
Gotta get there by 11.
CFTC released a statement. I mean, you're not seeing crazy headlines. The VIX spiked. Now the VIX is dumping. The biggest headline of the day was the Iranian official signaling diplomacy is very possible with the U.S. And as a result of that, I think volatility died down. You're starting to see these stocks go green. Hopefully they can hold on to some of that momentum by the end of the day. And then in a couple weeks, we got NVIDIA earnings. And I guess that'll determine where everything else goes. Did Berkshire sell UNH or did they buy more? Honestly, we should find out today after the bell. Like, I think today is the final day for 13Fs to come out. So before Technical Tuesday, we should be able to get a decent amount of these 13Fs, and then we'll go over what Berkshire and Stanley Druckenmiller and Bill Ackman did, all that stuff. But yeah, we should have some of those answers very soon. Will you be live for the Robinhood Roadshow? I will not be live for that. I'll take a look at it on my phone. I think it's going to be on the phone in the Robinhood app. They're going to be doing that roadshow. I'm curious to see how they justify some of these companies and their valuations, but again, I've kind of just decided I really don't want to buy into it. So, but we'll see what they say. All right, word of the day. What do we got? Other than Potomac. Look, maybe I did miss 5th grade social studies class, but it really looked like.
Not gonna lie, I don't feel like going to the gym today. I've only missed, I think, like 5 days of gym since the start of the year. No, actually, I think maybe 8 days of gym. I'm tired. Well, today I'm like, I don't feel like it. I have to get up and get there in 20 minutes. I think volume is dead. Not much we can do. I should have probably secured. Like, I was thinking it would go down. So I should have probably secured that profit that I had. This is a setup, I think, to go higher. Not sure how much higher, but I don't see it going down today. I could. I don't have a magic ball, but do I go to the gym? Man, I'm tired. And I have a cold, so it's like I'd rather rest. Oh. Alright, y'all. I think I'm done for today. We'll come back later today and then try to finish this. But, you know, there's what it is.